Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It is episode 21. We ended the exam, we made it through, and now what's going to happen next? If you want to know, as always, the reaction is down into my descriptions. Just follow the links, replace the parentheses dot parts with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode. So, see you soon. For those that came back, welcome back. Now, as you see here, those that made it through, 7 of them, 2, 4, 6, 7, right. Some of the good, some of the bad, some of the ugly, as always. So, it was an interesting ending last time, and as it seems we have a new goal. We want to find Killua, rescue him, from his own family, which I can completely understand. So this friendship that already exists between Killua and Gon is so special that he immediately follows, and he does not even think about it. And I really, really like it. Rapika and Leorio coming along as well, so that's great. And all 3 of them are hunters now, and the benefits are great. I mean, I'm not completely sure if I catched like everything, but as far as I understood, there's a lot of countries that don't allow others to come in. And as a hunter, you have 90% of those countries allow you to enter, which is already a great thing. So you can travel the world way better than the most others. There are restricted areas in the world. I'm pretty sure we will learn more about those. And they can enter 3/4 of those as well. So there are still some areas and countries that are off limits, even for hunters. But a lot of them are available, so that's cool. They had, if I got that correct, more neither like everything that is in public service they get for free. So transportation, using restrooms, I guess if by the state something like water, electricity and so on and so forth, or just wages for traveling as example, if it is taken by the state, it's for free for them. And that helps you a lot already. But then I always have to think and remind myself, what I discussed the last 2 times as well, you really have to think about if you want to pull that hunter card out. Because it is dangerous. It shines a spotlight on you when you do. And then there was something that they have kind of like a credit. Quite a good amount of money available, if I got that right. So, for sure, they all had their very own reasons for doing it, so it helps them. Now, traveling as a group of 3, they are able to support each other. However, if I look at this picture here, we have 4 other characters. And I think you can clearly say 2 of them are more and either bad, and 2 of them are neutral to good, to possible friends and allies in the future. So let's talk about the good ones first. Clearly Hanzo, we had it in the last episodes that there was a lot of spotlight on him, and I do see him as a positive character. He is someone you... Well, I wouldn't say completely trust, but he's not going off against them by now. He has his own reasons. He showed that he has morals and integrity that he's not completely throwing overboard. And, well, as we had in the last discussions, he simply understood the fact that he could never force Gon to give up, and so he just went with it, and that's it. He invited them, more neither, so if they ever visit his country, and I'm pretty sure they will, we will see him again. And for Pockle, which for me very surprisingly made it through, I remember that when the tournament was, or even before that, I was like, he's very likely the one that is not gonna make it. He's the weakest character, and by saying that, he is still on a very high level. I mean, he made it this far. which means he is really good at what he's doing. He is a really good hunter, I would say, in the meaning of with bow and arrow, sneaking towards the enemy. I remember we had on the island his win against this other guy with the sword by poisoning him, and he did not kill him, so he's a good guy as well in this regards, you know. So he made it through, and even he was like kind of jolly, friendly in the end, of like, yeah, he apologized. I mean, that takes some guts as well, some greatness. He apologized for his behavior that was before, so I think we might see more of him as well. And he gave us some informations, which was really interesting. So I finally have the complete name of the father of Gon. I have, and you do as well, the information that there is some really tight security when you're searching for him. So that's interesting because, as far as I know, and then I understood from Porkle, he has a lot of access in the net, in the database, whatever. So even he was not able to get informations about Gon's father easily. Possibly if he would have pushed further, that might have happened. But Gon was drawing back there as well. So he was like, no, it's not so important. So he is famous on a international level, on a national level. So I mean, he's a hunter. It makes sense. There's a lot of mysteries around him, no question there. Additionally, we got the info from Satots about Gon's father. I mean, it was pretty clear it was about him. That he found ruins, and instead of plundering them or pillaging them and taking it for himself or for some people who pay a lot of money, he used his abilities as a hunter and the respect he earned to rebuild those ruins, to rebuild those ancient temples and whatever it was, for everyone in the world to see it, to visit it. So kind of like a tourist attraction, but not, but more in a, you know, positive vibe, like learn about the future of the world, learn about yourself, open for all. So, and Satos was clearly impressed by that. That's I mean, I really like this idea of doing it that way. It's a good thing to do, and so he used his ability to create something. So much about Gon's father. And finally, we have on this picture the last two. So Illumi and Hisoka, and there was, I really have to give it here to the writers. There was this great scene. And in my opinion, it was not even necessary that the character said anything at this moment. So we had the moment that Gon did break the arm of Illumi just by having it there. So intimidating him. I'm not sure if he realized, I guess so. Illumi did not react at all, so being cold and pressing pain away. But that made it clear to him, and he is a trained assassin, that Gon is someone kind of destined for greatness, or at least he has the possibilities to become something incredibly good, someone with a lot of abilities. And seeing that there is already like a problem forming for Illumi and his family, he was thinking about if it wouldn't be the best option in this moment to kill Gon, as long as he's not too strong. Which makes sense. And what I talk about is this moment changing to the short interaction with Hisoka. Because when they changed it, they did it perfectly. The view on the face of Hisoka, his expression, how he just looked at Illumi in this moment, and Illumi drawing back and not doing it. In my opinion, there were no words needed, because this look said everything. It was, so Hisoka did read Illumi's thoughts. He was aware what he thought, and he just by staring completely intimidated him. I wouldn't say that Illumi was scared for his life, but he was like, that's not worth it. you know? Because I guess he's at least partially aware how powerful Hisoka is. So he's like, is it worth this risk fighting against Hisoka? And he was like, nah, no, not for the chance of Gon becoming a problem. So he didn't have to say anything there, which he did instead, but you could have just been like, no, or just and move away, stuff like that, you know, do a little expression of face and move away. It would have been a fantastic scene. It was really good still. So they talked about the fact that Hisoka has his very own kind of taste, as we know. So this strange moment, and I mentioned it in the reaction already, when Gon is kind of saved, because I guess Illumi is incredibly powerful. He's a trained assassin, you know. So Gon is kind of saved by the fact that he is something that Hisoka wants in his future to defeat and possibly kill. It's weird, but we have seen it. Hisoka told it in the one episode where he said, "I will protect you. I will watch over you. I will make sure you're fine until I can beat you when you're good enough to face me." So it's a weird concept, but I like it. It's really, really good. They used it and they showed it so good. This one scene was the creme. It was fantastic. They in the beginning of the episode, they questioned a bit why Killua did what he did. So if he was hypnotized by his brother, I would say yes. I would say maybe not directly hypnotized in this moment, but I guess that a lot of, you know, influence was done on him in the past. So he has like a basic programming in him. He was hypnotized in the past. He was molded into being this assassin, and Illumi just activated it there. So it was not like a hypnotization in this moment, but he just activated it. If he or if he not made him kill Gaboro was it? Wasn't it? Bodoro, sorry. I'm not sure. I see the option that somewhere inside still Killua was, and did it to be disqualified and give Leorio the automatic pass by doing it. It is an option. I discussed this last time as well. I see it as a very fine move that Leorio kind of offered to be the one that didn't make it, if Killua can make it then, because of what happened. But they denied that, and I understand that they did. We will possibly learn more about what was happening there when they find him. And on top of this mount. Talking about that. So that's kind of a journey we have ahead. I guess there will be multiple episodes. It is a new story arc. Possibly interesting and dangerous, but what I really question is, in the end, you are going into a castle, a place, a stronghold of assassins, of the family of Killua. So it's very, very likely that like everyone there is good enough to kill you. So seeing from what Killua is able to do, and what his brother has shown already, this is not an easy thing. This is an incredibly dangerous task they are going for, and they kind of want to steal one of their from them. So that's a dangerous one, and I don't know if I see the reasons of Gon and the others, and I agree with them, but I don't know if they really thought that through. We will see. We've seen a card of the world. So there are, it seems to me, like 4 major continents. I guess we will have a bit more of that while they travel. And we have the name of the new destination, the Republic of Padokea. No clue what that is. Yeah. However, they ended off with a cliffhanger. And I kind of ask myself what they mean. So, Sato states that they, all those people. I guess at least Gon and his mates, but I guess the others as well, are not aware that they are still in the Hunter exam. So that the exam is still going on. And I'm not sure. Is it like that your first mission or what you do the first time is kind of judged if you are worthy being a hunter? So they're like, we give you this. They are hunters at the moment. But if the first mission is not something they want, or you're misbehaving, I don't know, that then you get the hunter license taken away? Would make no sense, because I really clearly stated, that's yours, that's it. I don't know. However, they also stated that 1 of 5 hunters loses their card, which you need, within the first year. So, the question is there, are they really losing it, or is it more like that people are stealing it? Because I guess they have kind of a value, although you cannot use them if you're not that one person. But I guess there are like collectors who are like gathering them like trading cards, you know. I have the hunter license of this known hunter who was famous. Now isn't, because he doesn't have a card anymore. Just guessing. We will see what this means. So, that's it from me this time. I hope you liked. I did for sure. And we are going in for another journey. So, until the next time, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. If you want to visit my Patreon, visit my Facebook page, where I at least randomly from time to time write something down. Or have a look at my anime playlist, I think it is. I will see you over there. Until the next time, my name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.